Hi there. Today we're going to show you using SmythOS to use the SEO content writing agent and how you can utilize it to create a blog post or an article and actually publish to your WordPress site. Please note to be able to generate the article and then post it as draft to your website, you need to be on a paid plan. If you are on free, you can test it and go like halfway through the process and actually get um, an outline, but it won't be able to. You'll get a token error, and it won't be able to upload. So, in order to be able to actually post and go through the entire process, do need to have a paid plan. Okay, so let's just get started. So once you've logged in to your agent dashboard, you'll see there's a whole bunch of things over here. This is the dashboard. This is everything you need is inside over here. And this is my actual agent that I've already created. But if you go into templates, especially the first time you're using this is particularly, now we've got a whole bunch of agents for a bunch of different things, but you would go into search and you just go into here and you click SEO Content Writer. And then what you do is you actually click on Remix. And what it'll do is it'll actually open up the agent for you over here. So it'll load up the agent, drop it onto your system, your login, your interface, and you'll have this now saved as an agent that you can utilize over and over and over. First off, there's a couple of things that you need to set up. You need to get the information from your WordPress for your user, your application password, and your domain variables. So what you do is you click on here and you click on global variables and you hit the edit button, which will then look like this. So you get this information and you set this up and you get the key from your WordPress installation. So you go to your WordPress dashboard, you log in and you click on users and you click on yourself. And if you scroll pretty much almost all the way to the bottom, you'll see over here, new application password name. You call it whatever you want to call it. I've got a couple of tester ones that I've put in there. And then what will happen is there'll be a password over here that you need to now copy and then paste. I'll show you where to paste it. And when you go ahead and you click save, it'll just list another one over here, and you'll have as many as you want. You can revoke them, but you can't click on any of these to actually view that password. So just remember before you commit, just to save it over here. So then you log in and you literally type in that, or you paste that password in over here for the application password for your website. The user is just your username as it's set up on that WordPress, and then the domain you put in is the domain that that your WordPress website is sitting on. In this instance, this is just our test website that we use. Please note no HTTPS or S's or forward slashes in the front, and no trailing slash at the end. You just want this raw domain name, and then you just hit save. And then that information has been put in over here when you edit it. The second thing going to need to be doing is getting your Aves API key. Now, Aves is a really cool service that's offered. You can sign up for a free account that gives you 1,000 tokens or credits. And what Aves does is it goes out on Google search and it searches images, it searches text, it searches images, videos, like I said, and it pulls all that information into you that you based on the keywords that you article type that you want to write. And obviously, then our agent takes that information with the secret sauce that's in it, and it optimizes the article around that. If you're doing a lot of searching and testing out on Google, you might notice that you'll get hit with like captures because it'll hit your IP and see that you're trying to, scrape get a lot of information, and you'll get like a capture that pops up and says how many bicycles are in this image or whatever. So to do away with all of that, you use the scraper API from Aves API. So you basically just create an account on Aves. And once you've confirmed with your email and you log in, you hover over the icon over here, top right, and you just click on your profile and you'll actually see, the information that you provided as well as the API key. I have noticed sometimes there's issues with this, that if you just click copy, it messes up. So I actually highlight this API key and then just right click copy. And then what I go and then do is actually paste it inside over here. You hit this by going to your builder, and that's the Google web search. Add your API key over here, go to the Google web search, and you click that cog, and then what it'll do is it'll pop up with this window. You just paste the Aves API key inside there, you hit save, and then that's it. You're good to go. This is now configured and literally ready to roll and ready for you to do what you need to do inside over here. So what you do is I want to utilize this content writer. So I'm going to actually just show you how it actually operates and how it works. So I go in over here. So what I'll do is now everything's now be configured. I've got my global variable set in. I've got my Aves API key put in. Just as a side note, if you want to change the name of your specific agent, you can just click on this drop down over here and you click on agent settings and then you edit over here and then just hit save. And then what that does is that'll actually create or change the name of the agent, whatever the heck you want to call it. If you're creating agents for clients, for example, or specific work types, you can name it according like that. So now you've configured the information, you're ready to actually create the article. So what you do is you click on test chatbot. It's going to think for a few seconds, and then bottom right, you click the chat icon over there. Hi, I'm Brett SEO Content Writer Agent. How can I help you today? So you say, write an article about making a katana sword. I want to give as much context in this short instance. I want to give as much context as possible. You get motorbikes that are called katanas, so I don't want to confuse the thing. But you can give a lot more context here. I want to, write me an article. I want to write an article about crafting or making a katana. Specifics I want to focus on is either more so the history of it or the traditional ways, maybe modern ways. This is the same as GPT. This is a prompt, and you can put a heck of a lot of information in here. Um, but at any rate, I'm just going to show you the power of this by just putting this very, very basic line in. And then I hit the chat button. Now the agent is going to think. There was an issue retrieving the outline or making a katana sword. Please hold on while I think. It's going to think. It's going to spit out and all that kind of stuff. Um, right. Sorry, let me say craft. Sorry, it gave that error purely because I've run a couple of tests and so I've given it like the same commands the whole time and it's created a whole bunch of same articles. So it's got a little bit of confused because there's history in this chat. So at any rate, what's gone now is over here. It has given you the outline of the article, crafting a katana. Anyway, so all the information will be in over here. You can actually, if you don't want to write the article to your blog, you can literally copy this information here and give that to your writer to research and write the article themselves. But that's not what this agent is about. So, does this article meet your expectations? Would you like to include additional sections? Again, over here, you can add extra sections in, and you can say, please expand upon XYZ, like I said previously, the history, whatever. You can totally customize this article over here. And I'll say, this is fine. This is fine. Thank you. Always very, very polite. Please go ahead and write an article. That's going to think. That's busy contacting the agent. It's busy thinking. And it says the function write the article, which is now written. That's the call. And then the call response is busy writing the article. You can actually click on the plus, and this is the coding that it uses, the prompts that it uses. And it says the article on crafting the katana, the art of traditional Japanese sword making, has been successfully written and published. You can read the complete article following this link. You can read the article. So it's pretty much been done. So if I go to my website now, you can see it's sitting up over here. But please note it's in draft mode. It doesn't publish it live. It's sitting in draft because you obviously want a human to go in and still nonetheless fact check, make sure that everything is correct, make sure you're happy with the layout, etc., etc. And again, this is our test server, so please forgive a little bit of bad styling. It happens. But this is the article title. It gives you the introduction, selecting the right material, and it just runs through everything. And obviously, if you're not happy with this, if you want a little bit of more information, you can actually go back into your agent over here. For any further modifications, feel free to let me know. And you can type in here and you can keep tweaking and editing the article right from here. And then all that you do is you'll see there'll be more posts start piling up over here. And then you just choose the one that you want. You just tick, 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 select, delete it, and you're happy with like the fifth or the sixth variant of it, and then that output will obviously look, different to this as you've tweaked it accordingly. And then you're done. And then all you do is you just go into it, and then you hit publish, and then that's it. And this is how easy it is to, create articles inside, um, inside the agent using SmythOS. It's very powerful. So yeah, I hope you have fun enjoying and playing and testing this functionality. If you have any issues, please go to our website, smythos.com. We do have a Discord server that you can click on. You can actually join our Discord server. And you can, if you run into problems, you can ask there. We've got full constant support inside there. Or what you can do is go to our website and just hit the contact us form and say, hey, I'm having an issue with XYZ. Could you please help me? And one of our representatives will reach out to you and assist you. I really appreciate you watching this and going through it. And I wish you luck with crafting all your posts. Thank you so much.